Today, coming to you from the beautiful Smoky Mountains on I-40 cutting into North Carolina. Now we're in North Carolina, so just wanted to say hi today. We're taking this load down to Charlotte. Had a broker call me on this load, which actually worked out fairly okay. My load from Nissan put on hold, so they ended up holding 4 of my cars, which are actually Infinities, going to an Infinity dealership down here. So which, like I said, it worked out okay. I booked this load through the broker. He called me Wednesday afternoon. And told me that this load had to go from was it drive time in Lebanon to drive time in Charlotte. It had to be picked up on Wednesday and it had to be delivered on Friday. No ifs, ands, or buts. So I originally told him no, I couldn't do it. One, because I had a load on for Nissan that was to be loaded today, and that was I was gonna load first thing this morning, drive down to North Carolina, and deliver, and then Friday run back up, load up these, and I told him I wouldn't be able to deliver them until Monday. So he insisted that they get done the way they had to. So I told him, well, sir, I can't. I have work ahead of you. There's nothing I can do for you. I'm sorry about that. Just being polite and respectful, like I try to always be. So he decided to book it with me anyways. And his words were, well, they might be a little mad, but no one else is taking them. So I gave him my price, and we agreed on it. For what is it, $2,600 for a 540 mile run. So we're both happy with that. I'm sure he's making a couple bucks on it. I know I'm making a couple bucks on it, and we both went away happy. Then, little did I know, I loaded up Wednesday. Wait, yeah, he called Tuesday night, sorry. I loaded up Wednesday morning, which was yesterday. Took my load from actually another Nissan dealership, but it was all just used junkers that I was talking about in yesterday's vlog. I was taking them to the auction, and then I was going to run over to Nissan and load up. Well, when I was about 20 minutes outside of the auction, I had the phone call that Nissan had put my load on hold. Well, they put 4 of my vehicles on hold, which left me 5 vehicles. They're both the same company, but the 4 they put on hold were the Infinities going to the Infinity dealership just down the street from the Nissan dealership. So I would have delivered the Nissans, put my Rams in, drove like 3/4 of a mile down the road to the Infinity dealership and delivered my Infinities. But they canceled, so that worked out well for me, because that gave me the ability to turn around and pick this up, which kept drive time happy, and the broker's not getting yelled at, so we all go away happy at the very end. Yeah, I lost Nissan though, which kind of sucks, but you know, there's plenty of work out of Nissan right now, so I'm just going to grab another load in the morning. I mean, I'll grab another load tomorrow out of Nissan and park with that for the weekend. So, which isn't bad. I can handle that. We will, we'll get that delivered. We'll take that load to wherever we're going on Monday. I don't know yet. I haven't even really paid much attention. We'll be going to, I'm guessing, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Mississippi, Alabama, Louisiana, or Florida. So we just got to see what's going where, what's paying the most, and then I will look to see what's coming out, because sometimes it's better to take a little bit of a less dollar figure load into an area where there's a lot of work coming out of, because then you know you have work out, rather than doing what I did, running into Florida for a really good dollar figure, but then headed home, as you saw in last week's vlog. So yeah, I mean, it's just what it is. It's just part of the game we play. I'll get it all figured out tonight, this evening, and we'll go from there. So, but I digress a little bit. Look at the beautiful scenery we have today. I mean, I don't get through 40 all that often, because where the 40-81 split is, I only live a half an hour, 40 minutes away. So a lot of times I will just head home, spend the night with my family, and then leave out early the next morning. And leaving out the next morning, if I'm going to Charlotte like I am today, I will just instead of what's it called? Instead of coming back down to 40 and cutting across, I will just head down 26. So I don't get out this way more than, I don't know, a couple handful times a year. So I always enjoy running out through here. It's always new. So anytime you get to drive someplace different, it's fairly entertaining, because it's not just the same old trip you normally take. But yeah, I'm glad you guys got to ride along with me for a couple here. Don't really have much to talk about right now, so I'm going to turn this off, and I think of something in a couple, I'll turn it back on and chat with you guys again. If not, I'll see you guys on Monday's vlog. So if I don't catch you before then, have a great weekend. If I do, well, this is going to sound real funny, because you'll see me again in a few minutes, or a few seconds. So at that point, I'll catch you guys in a couple. Thank you. Hey guys, just coming back to you again. Just wanted to show you this view. Look at how beautiful that is. Goodness. Views like this never cease to amaze me. But I just wanted to show you guys real quick. Now the trees are getting in the way. Catch you guys in a couple. We're heading down the hill here. Hey, what's up guys? Just finished loading and delivering to Drive Time down here in Charlotte. Now, sadly, we couldn't get anything going back, so we are going to run back home empty today. Not a huge ordeal. I just did the math. We had a very good week this week. We didn't do a whole lot of miles, but we made a pretty good amount of money. So we'll do the rundown real quick. This week we did a $2,400 load down to Charlotte. We ran all the way back to the auction in Mount Juliet and grabbed I can't remember, a $1,200 load back over to East Tennessee. We delivered that. That was Wednesday morning, early Wednesday morning, like 4 a.m. We burned over to Morristown. We loaded up a full load going back to the auction for $13.50. Delivered up there Wednesday evening. Thursday morning we loaded this load out of drive time for $2,300 back to Charlotte. Delivered that. So that comes to that 2,400 plus 1,200 plus 1,350 plus 2,300 comes to $7,250 on the week. Right now, just looking at my GPS, we've done 1,777 miles. We have 159 miles left to get home. So we'll just average that to about 2,000 miles on the week for $7,200. I would say that's a fairly decent week. That's what we strive for all the time. If I turned around and figured out all my expenses, I would say let's subtract about $1,300 for fuel, subtract $1,500 payroll, let's subtract $1,000 for miscellaneous expenses like cell phones, insurance, the whole 9 yards. This is about $3,900 profit on the week. So I would say that's it's a fairly decent week. Those are the goals that we should shoot for. Something you guys can try, and I did it a long time ago, which really helped me out, is play a little game with your money. Take $2,000 and have a separate bank account. Put it in that bank account. Use that $2,000 to run. That's just going to cover your fuel and, well, fuel and tolls. Take that $2,000 and see how much money you can turn that $2,000 into. So I mean, if you took what we made minus what it cost us for the week, it cost me roughly $3,300 to run this week. So you can take $3,300 and turn it into $7,250. All you start doing the math, multiply that out by a month. That leaves you $15,800 left in your bank account at the end of the month profit. That's not bad. I mean, that's $160,000, $170,000 profit at the end of the year. Now, obviously, not every week is going to be a $7,500 week. Hell, last week for us, it was a $3,000 week. You saw the videos, it was a crapshoot. But that happens. But don't let that $3,000 week get you down. Because the very next week, we did $7,250. And that was after losing a load. I was gonna have a load up there, and if I still would have had it, I would have hustled a little harder. We would have been almost back to Smyrna this morning to load up to finish the week out. But big ordeal. We turn around and keep our head down, keep trying to plug along. But just remember, you're going to have good weeks, you're going to have bad weeks, you're going to have good months, you're going to have bad months. Right now, I mean, it was a great week for me, but my other truck, it lost an injector. The fuel pump on the side of the PACCAR motor started coming apart, and it took out injector 1. That cost me, I think the bill's $3,300 for that repair. So, yeah, he didn't have a good week. I did, but you know, that's what it is. And I'll be honest, after getting his truck rebuilt, we only have maybe 40,000 miles on the rebuild. And this is the third injector that's gone down since we've rebuilt the motor. So, it's kind of expensive. 40,000 miles, 3 injectors, at $1,500 for the injector, $500 for the labor. That's $2,000, and we're $6,000 in now, plus a fuel pump at another $1,900. We're at $7,900 in the better part of 2.5 months. So, yeah, but we'll get ahead of it. We're gonna just keep our head down and keep plugging along and make it while we can. So we're coming up on the Thanksgiving to Christmas slump here, which is always a rough time. The car market really dies off. I mean, once you get to Thanksgiving, no one's buying new cars, no one's buying used cars. It really dies because everybody's saving for Christmas presents and the holidays and vacations and all that. So it'll really die off, but then right after New Year's hits, we'll get into a real busy part of our season, and that'll be our tax season all the way through March. That's a good couple months right there. Just keep your head down, work your butt off, and you'll make good money during that time. Right after tax season, we'll get a little bit of a slump again, and we'll get a real short pick-me-up for maybe a month, and then you hit the end of June, July, and August. It's real dead for most of the summer. Everybody's on vacations, taking time off, and going out on the boat. They're not worried about cars as much in the summertime. So we'll usually get a little bit of a slump there, and then we're right back into this season again. So, yeah, I mean, right now we're going to hustle. We're going to make it while we can. Hopefully we get our other truck together and keep that rocking and rolling. I got a word that I could possibly pick up 2 Stingers here, 2 10-car units, fairly cheap, not really cheap, $100 and some thousand. So we'll see what happens. We're gonna try that. Lady just tried to hit me. We're gonna try to pick those 2 up. The one's in okay shape. From what I've heard, it's an all right truck. It's not going to be a frontline truck. It's a mixed match, which I personally. Yeah, I mean, if you run a mixed match, nothing against you. It's just my OCD. It's a pet peeve of mine. But yeah, the colors are different between the trailer and the truck. The other one's in real great shape. I mean, it's got a brand new crate motor, not a long block, not a short block. No, it's crate. Everything is brand new in it. They did that one about a year ago. The company closed down. So that truck I really want. That's it's an 07 Western Star, just like this one. Actually, it's got the same trailer as this one on it, red and white. From what I've heard, I have not seen it, but the couple people that know the truck personally said it's a great truck, in real good shape. And I know the driver that used to be in it. He's a neat freak, so I know it was well taken care of. The other truck, the whole idea with that one is I'm going to pay a little higher on the price of the Western Star, and I'm going to have them throw in the other truck for free. That's the goal, because we're not going to really use the other truck at all in the beginning anyways. It needs work. So the thought process with that is I'm more buying that truck for the motor. It's got a 3NZ cat in it. My thought process with that is, depending on how much work it needs, bring it down, and if it does need a whole lot, I'll take it down to TNC Welding down there in Georgia, and I'll have them do a refurb. Apparently the trailer's in good shape, but the head rack's a little rough. My idea is, if it doesn't need much, I'll do that, put that truck on the road for maybe about a year, and I want the motor and transmission and rear ends out of that truck, because I will go buy a frame-only glider, and which right now, last I heard, is about an 18 to 24 month waiting period. I'll buy the frame-only glider and put that motor, transmission, and rear ends in the glider. And then once I get that back, I will send it down to Cottrell and have a brand new head rack and trailer put onto the truck, and we'll be in a brand new truck with I think it's a 2004 Caterpillar motor, which I have a real soft spot for cats. So hopefully, guys, hopefully it'll all work out, because if it does, maybe in about a year and a half, y'all be seeing me in a brand new truck. One of the dreams that I've always had. They're expensive, and I don't trust the new motors. Obviously, look at my Kenworth. But, you know, it is what it is. So, thank you for tuning in today. If you got to this point, I appreciate it. You're an all-star. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed. We need to get those subscriptions up. The goal is 1,000 subscribers. So we're slowly making it up that way. Guys, please tell your friends about my channel. Please like me and join me on Facebook. I post all my videos on Facebook as well. You can find me at Car Carrier TV at Facebook. And same thing as you see here on YouTube, Car Carrier TV on YouTube. Guys, thank you very much for tuning in. I'll see you on Monday. We'll have a bright and early morning. 2 a.m. we're going to be getting up, heading up to Nashville and to Smyrna again. We'll be loading up out of Nissan. I'm sure you guys are probably getting bored with Nissans, but right now they are the ones that are paying. So that's where we're going to run. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a good weekend. I'll see you on Monday.